Hey everyone! Today we're going to be continuing our Alaska cruise series with our very first port stop, Ketchikan, Alaska. Well, technically Ward Cove. If you're sailing on Norwegian Cruise Line, there's something important you should know before you book your excursions, and I'm going to tell you about that first. Then we're going to head on out to one of our favorite excursions of our entire Alaskan cruise, the Bering Sea Crab Fisherman's Tour aboard the Aleutian Ballard. One thing that surprised us was that NCL doesn't dock in downtown Ketchikan like the other cruise lines do. Instead, they have their own private dock called Ward Cove, which is about a 15 to 20 minute shuttle ride from the main cruise port. This is something to keep in mind when you're booking excursions because not every tour company picks up at Ward Cove. Before you book anything, make sure you check the pickup location so you don't have any surprises on port day. Ward Cove itself has a really nice terminal building with plenty of seating, snacks, and souvenir shopping. We actually noticed that many of the souvenirs here were less expensive than what we found later in town. So if you're planning to pick something up, it might be worth taking a look before you get back on the ship. Now off to our excursion of the day. For today's excursion, we booked the Bering Sea Crab Fisherman's Tour through Viator. And without a doubt, this ended up being one of our favorite excursions of the entire Alaskan cruise. If you're a fan of Deadliest Catch, you're going to love this. This tour takes place aboard the Aleutian Ballard, a real commercial fishing vessel that was featured on the television show. As we cruised through Alaska's beautiful Inside Passage, the crew demonstrated exactly how commercial fishing works in these waters. They showed us the massive 700-pound king crab pots, long-line fishing equipment that they would have used during the show. The crew also shared stories about what life is really like as a commercial fisherman in Alaska. Hearing about the long days, rough weather, and hard work gave us a whole new appreciation for what they do. One of my favorite parts was that you could actually purchase fresh king crabs legs right on the boat during the tour. You also got to take a ride by, but more or less a boat ride by the Eagle Landing, or at least that's what I called it. You'll get to see all of the eagles come out. It's beautiful. The scenery is gorgeous. The crew kept everyone entertained during the entire experience, and it was something we'll always remember. This excursion gets an easy 10 out of 10 for us. If we ever come back to Alaska, I definitely would book this one again without even thinking twice. After our excursion, we took the shuttle into downtown Ketchikan and walked over to Creek Street. One thing we were really hoping to see was the famous salmon run. Unfortunately, we were just a little too early, so we didn't get to see any salmon this time. But even so, Creek Street was definitely worth the visit. The colorful buildings built over the creek, the little local shops, the beautiful scenery make it a fun place to spend some time. It's also a great place to pick up some souvenirs, grab a snack, or just slow down and enjoy the atmosphere. Sometimes you don't have to check everything off your list to enjoy a destination. This wraps up our first stop in Alaska, and what an incredible way to kick off this cruise. Between the Bering Sea Crab Fisherman's Tour, the beautiful scenery, and exploring Creek Street, Ketchikan was definitely a port we'll never forget. Next time we'll be heading off to Juneau, where we'll go whale watching and visit Tracy's famous crab shack. We'll also get a chance to ride the Gold Belt tram for some incredible views over the city. I'll see you on the next adventure. Thanks so much for coming along with us. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and join us on our next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, keep making memories, and I'll see you on the next one.